Yes. Pause that. Do this. Alright. I need to forget. I need to remember to not alt tab too often because the music stops or the audio stops. Make sure that the screen looks good though. Or the boogie doesn't cover too much. This will get started first. Might as well go slow. Oops. It's over now. Let me read this really quickly. Any more leftover procedures? But you're staring at me makes me anxious, especially after I opened up to you about my past. Asking you if I'm anything, keep staring at me. I won't tell you what best is. They may find it difficult. Latent potential. I probably can't be bothered to read all this out, even for review purposes. I think I'll just keep it as it is right now, and then I'll get my summarized thoughts on the edit. I do want to give this a proper read, just for the sake of actually doing a proper video. Okay, so just generic setup for... Probably write notes for this so I can make sure I understand what's happening when I come back to this. Get my stuff out. Must. So the opening is already pretty generic, just more about the trauma code. I'll take a fight. Veracity and combo attack chain. Tactic where you use Shackles Hunger, Bombos Hunger, and Voluntary Control to gain Veracity and activate effect. Then use cost decrease meal time as a finisher. I didn't notice if they had those help texts before. Looks like they have it now. The game has been quite laggy recently when it comes to these things starting. Okay. Oh, I need to make sure I have these things paused. My computer's probably not happy with me having all this clutter on. Okay. In terms of zero costs, I have a few. If I activate let's see. I'll activate this first. I can use it just immediately. Okay, it was nice and weak. Should have activated Bombos Hunger first then. But I guess he couldn't have known that I was gonna pop that up. Go ahead and just discard Bound of Dust though, because I know it's useless comparatively. We'll keep we can keep this, but I'll cast it last. I'll cast it last. This way I can use it for later things. Also, I'm realizing that I don't actually even need to be particularly on top of
뭘 하면 되지? 준비됐어.
yeah, I don't need to be particularly on top of the gameplay commentary, because I'll probably just review, or I'll probably just give my real thoughts, but we'll see. I want to be flexible
뭘
on
하면 되지? 아직
handling these.
터뜨려주지.
I also should check before. So I did have 2 Boneless Hungers activated. My question is, did I get 2 activations? Because I think I activated it last turn as well. It looks like I only got once. Or went once. I think it is charges, so...
준비됐어. 괜찮아.
We'll get some more predation here, and then we'll pop the
뭘 하면
Chronicles.
되지?
This also became 0 cost afterwards, which is interesting. Hey Fox,
배워야만.
thank you. Stomp. Yeah, I do want to give try my best to give this this story really or I'll try.
배워야만.
Just because I pattern a lot, obviously. So. It would be nice just to actually give it a solid go. This deck is not good. I read something that Oreo said earlier today kind of stuck with me, where it's like, if they're gonna make videos, they don't want it to be like slop. And to be fair, I don't care nearly as much as that, or as Oreo would, about quote-unquote slop. But if I'm going to end up playing, or if I'm gonna end up like trying to focus on story, then I might as well actually give it a proper swing. Just gonna give an informed opinion, because I know that, I don't know if the team or their team really cares, or if it's just the initial dude. Oh, the heck. Or is this the initial director that cares a lot, but if the creator program wants me to actually make a good video, or a relevant video, oops, then I might as well try and make it a real video. I guess it's a take that I'm taking right now. These are all kind of useless, but let me just go ahead and pump this first. The comp of this makes sense, but I don't think the comp makes sense, but I don't think the cards and epiphanies make sense. I should get another one for that. Get +2, so I should have used one earlier. I end up losing Shout Out to Moon in deck, but I guess it doesn't matter if I have it in deck or in hand, to be fair. Get to like kill it without crits. See? Okay. Not too bad. We ended up getting the kill in a relatively decent time. Yeah, the comp makes sense. I think Nia is a bit redundant. I can tell why they want you to run Nia. Just because she has technically a really efficient draw. Let's see if this is actually a story. Nope. Reducing card cost using Bottomless Hunger, attack that supports other combatants by using Shackles of Hunger, and Bottomless Hunger to decrease cost of cards. There's Hugo Veronica, so this is probably more of a Hugo carry, but you're using Veronica as draw support and Narja as like hunting instincts generation, which makes sense. Go ahead and use Fan of Daggers last.
끝없는 고통.
This gives 9 veracity.
뭐 좋은 생각 있나?
Look at the burn 3, burn another 2. The shelling ballista.
라이트닝 빙고.
Really cool with that disconnecting noises. Yeah, I'm really dragging these things out and over explaining just because there's not much to do, so I might as well just take my time and work on doing this type of thing in case
준비됐어.
when the new season starts, more people jump
뭘
in,
하면 되지?
내 도움이 필요한가?
more people jump in the stream.
써버릴까요? 베로니카에겐 꿈이
아직
It'll be nice to be on top of, being able to explain things to newer players.
가라. 라이트닝 빙고.
뭘
So use
하면
this. I
괜찮아?
want to see ahead of time if when I use it into, or when I put mealtime into the graveyard, it should go back to 6, right? So it actually starts discounting immediately after you play it. So if you want to use mealtime and the construction efficiently, you should always play immediately so that your future veracities will immediately
라이트닝
get the
빙고.
discount lower.
가라.
So as you can see here that I dropped it by 2 for the 2 hit on quick attack,
침착하게
which makes sense.
집중 집중
준비됐어.
I'm gonna do this because this way I can get a 2-0 cost here, or get 1-0 cost because it's only 1 attack.
터뜨려줘.
내 도움이 필요한가? 이거 진지한 싸움이 되겠군.
I would like for that to hit
뭐
the
좋은
other
생각
one,
걱정하지 마라.
because now I'm wasting a bit of draw. That's fine. That's not too bad. That's not what I expected. Utilizing Hugo.
내게 힘을 빌려.
Also, because it's a move, I don't get the veracity from that. I don't really get what the point of this move attunement is. Because the attunement, I guess, is like your first time using it, it'll be fine, and it's just like a card that comes back instantly on the start of turn. That actually is kind of okay, I suppose. I don't know how to abuse, or how you would abuse that mechanic though.
준비됐어. 끝없는 고통.
That's the main question I have.
집중 집중
뭘 하면 되지? 준비됐어. 뭘 하면
Pop this to get more 0 cost here. Hopefully it gets Kowalski. I guess it doesn't matter either way.
이를 조심하세요.
Because Kowalski should be flat damage.
침착하게
No, it's not. I'm seeing Ballista value here.
그러면 되겠죠.
준비됐어.
This one should linger for a turn.
모처럼
경기 좋죠.
It discounts that. Is that permanent or is that? It's not permanent, right? Yeah, I think I redrew it instantly. It's already 1 cost again. So that would have burned both. Yeah, that burned both discounts because it's shelling Ballista, which is a bit
뭘
annoying,
하면 되지?
but it's what it is.
내
I have 5 commence the hunt, so I'll burn 1 early.
가라. 라이트닝 빙고. 내 도움이 필요한가?
Another 1. Now.
가라. 라이트닝 빙고. 가라. 라이트닝. 뭐 좋은 생각 있나?
준비됐어. 아직
This, like that.
집중
뭘
집중
하면 괜찮아? 전부 삼켜버려.
I'm
준비됐어.
trying to really optimize for some reason. I guess just out of entertainment for myself.
내 도움이 필요한가?
I want to get this goes straight back up.
가라. 라이트닝 빙고.
So it gives you the commence the hunt first and then burns the attack. So the order does matter for this card, funnily enough. Because it said +2 commence the hunt, but then I didn't get it, so
뭐 좋은 생각 있나?
a bit interesting.
내 도움이 필요한가?
Burn
써버릴
this to try and get some more attacks.
뭐
Don't get
좋은
it.
생각인 걱정하지
I'm
마라.
gonna go over on commence the hunt.
침착하게
Oh, I drew the attack cards? Oh, there's no cards left in the deck. Here.
하면 되지. 끝없는
Let's see. So this is like a full cycle deck. I just have no damage because of how the cards were spread out. It's kind of funny actually.
준비됐어. 내게 힘을
That should be
빌려줘.
about done.
가라. 라이트닝 빙고.
뭘 하면 되지?
I heard you can tell what the veracity is. Okay, yeah. So when you have predation, the mouth is open, but it doesn't tell you. Oh, it does tell you how many predation stacks if you open the
내 도움이 필요한가?
stack thing. So might as well use it on this because it's all needed.
가라. 라이트닝 빙고.
I can see this comp being okay, but
아니었던
Hugo strikes as a or like the fact that Hugo isn't a defense striker means that his buffs are very, very low. If Hugo had very high buffs, then it would have been kind of nutty. Tactic that allows you to repeatedly activate metallization, use hovering metal and metal extraction get metallization, then use shock of hunger instead of repeating gain shield. Okay, yeah, so ironically, we baited, or I baited poor Coco into making this build, but in trauma code they just give it to you for fun. So I already know how this works, but it is funny seeing that
제대로 들려줄게.
they just straight up
뭘 하면 되지?
제대로 자, 다음 곡은
it's funny seeing this like just pop up. Mute accent. I can actually force mealtime to activate early here. So maybe I'll burn the expensive card. Then we'll
준비됐어.
pop this. Oh, we'll pop Bomb's Hunger to get damage.
뭘 하면
Then we'll pop Triangle's Hunger, even though it's a bit useless. I only get one shield off of this. But the main reason to play like this is to cheese out
소용없다.
mealtime with no veracity sacks.
괜찮아. 전부 삼켜버려.
Cute opener.
이것이 진정한 신의 창벌입니다.
Iron Skin is an exhaust, so you don't want to cast it. Metal Pierce is fine. Boundless Hunger is not a good card.
제대로 들려줄게.
Might as well use G-Cord first to explore what we have. Spring Metal is the most expensive card.
조율해야겠어.
Use this to pull out Adagio.
궁금한데.
This allows us to discard Iron Skin.
명령에
Okay, we'll just pop all these then.
지시하실 사항이 있으면 꺾이지 않는 마음으로 꺾이지
He's don't
않는
attack this turn
마음으로.
anyways, so it should be fine. It's gonna be a bit slow.
못 참.
We're trying to get Giga High metallization for the full meme on the card that they want us to actually play.
자,
So that's all extra attacks. So
방어
won't,
진영이 필요합니다.
this shouldn't have activated Veracity. Or the thing there. So I'm looking for more Veracity. So Boundless Hunger
아,
gives me +3.
뭘 하면 되지?
Shackle's gonna be full value.
명령에 따르겠습니다.
We're gonna pop, yeah, okay. We're gonna discard Full Metal Hurricane first. So we can see more cards to meme with.
지시하실 사항이 있습니까? 명령에 따르겠습니다.
So no extraction.
하겠습니다.
You go ahead and pop this turn, because I think I'm gonna take a lot of damage
작전
here.
준비 시작하겠습니다. 지시하실 사항이 있습니까?
Bold.
준비됐어.
Bold's gonna be
뭘
bad, so we'll
하면
activate this first.
되지? 준비됐어.
Also, we have Resolve, so we get to test to see how Resolve interacts with
뭘
Shackles
하면 지켜줘.
based on the log. Yeah, 4 hits isn't too bad. Doing way better. Trying to see how this shielding worked. So I got Combatant Shield 82 times 4. But I had Resolve, so they did bug fix Resolve. Good question. Because I had plus 60% shield. I don't need to reset. Actually, maybe I should just reset the last turn. I'll reset twice. Actually, let me do the entire turn. I want to see how the numbers add up.
큰 공격이 올 거야.
So I dodged Full Metal Alchemist first, or Full Metal Hurricane. Then I played
준비됐어.
Almost Hunger. So here I'm getting 164 shield.
명령에
So it's
따르겠습니다.
164 shield. I'm gonna activate 3 times. So it's 4. Is that divided by 4? So I'm getting 41 shield. So it's 41 shield. So 61% shield, or 60% shield with my current stats is 41. So with Resolve, I have 3 Resolve. Wait, do I not have 3 Resolve? Oh yeah, when I gain 3 Resolve, 3
지시하실
Metal,
사항이 있습니까?
I expect this to be doubled. Because 60, it's gonna be 60 plus 60.
명령에 따르겠습니다.
So I expect it to go to 82 times 4. Whereas if it's a 60%
지시하실
increase,
사항이 있습니까?
like what the text kind of suggests, then it'd be 60 times 0.6, so it would go up to 96%. So 41, let's just do the math. 41 times 1.6. You'd expect it to be 65.5 shield times 4. So if the math ends up being 228, then resolve is the fixed shield, and then if it's an actual increase to shield generation, then it'll be 260 shield. We'll cast
명령에
it.
따르 강태가 되겠습니다.
뭘 하면
Okay, so it is a 320 shield. The reason why it's lower is because I'm eating an attack. So, I mean, I already knew this was going to be a fixed resolve shield, but it's nice getting the confirmation. So we'll see it go up to 320 each. Yeah, which is the quick math, and then it'll hit me.
지시하실 사항이
Okay.
있습니까?
Yeah,
거점
that's that's quite literally what I expected. So it's kind of like irrelevant confirmation, but it is good to know
준비됐어.
that it works the way it's supposed to,
터뜨려주지.
or rather the way I suppose it does.
가보자고.
I want to use bottomless because it's better.
뭘 하면 되지?
Might as well discard voluntary control then.
준비됐어. 뭘 하면 되지?
I'd rather use. I still have Memoization, but I have no more Veracity. Oh, but if I use voluntary control into shackles, then it will give me some hits.
이것이 진정한 신의
Oh yeah, it'll give me the
찬양이다.
Shit, why did it reduce there? I use voluntary control. There's mealtime. Oh, Veracity -3 because I used Shackle's Hunger to reduce 1 Veracity, and then it ate the thing.
뭘 하면
Okay,
괜찮아?
makes sense.
전부 삼켜버려.
Another interesting thing. Honestly, I was going to complain that they don't give you good testing rounds for new characters, but promo codes are genuinely a really good way to like offer like a real, like thorough character trial.
궁금한데.
Because the main issue with
준비해야겠어.
new characters is that like it's impossible to know how exactly they play until
제대로 들려줄게.
yeah, it's just impossible to know exactly how they play. These budget
다음
players.
곡은
I should discard G chord even though it's a bit inefficient.
신나게.
Yeah, if these are going to be the norm, then I'll be happy. I see, so I only have G chord as a cyclable option. Sure.
강철의 폭풍.
Do the cheese from earlier, then utilizing accent. Oh, it didn't matter because I used all my veracity as well.
괜찮아.
Useless optimization there.
준비됐어.
I have 0
뭘 하면
명령에 따르겠습니다.
thingies.
강태가 되겠습니다.
I guess the main thing is that I can still pop these for like when it's 2 procs.
지켜줘.
Bottomless hunger, double voluntary control. Probably pop this so I can get cards in my hand or get like an actual attack.
입을 벌리지.
Oh, that doesn't draw me, my bad. I guess you can predation.
뭘 하면 돼? 끝없는 곧 준비됐어. 아직
지시하실 거점을 노리겠습니다.
I think these might evolve because I left them alone. Oh, they're just exploding. It seems my veracity won't stack properly because I have no healing at the moment, so I probably need to do this.
뭘 하면 되지? 준비됐어.
Use this first.
뭘 하면 되지?
제대로 들려줄게.
You want to heal immediately.
다음 곡은 제대로
But I can't get above
들려줄게.
5 HP that easily either.
다음 곡은
준비됐어.
I'm not getting above 5 HP anyway. This probably won't matter too much
제대로
what I do.
들려줄게.
So I'm losing all my veracity value, but I'm still getting predation
뭘
value.
하면 되지?
which is still a bit ugly to be fair, but it could be worse, I suppose. I'm trying to kill the
제대로
rest of this off.
들려줄게.
Oh, I probably should have taken something else. I didn't realize I was going to be out of mana here.
준비됐어. 소용없다.
제대로
명령에 따르겠. 거점을
Good close
노리겠습니다.
enough.
딱히 대단한 활약은
So yeah, this confirmed the metallization, the intentional metallization interaction, which is good to know. Alright, well, back to the story, I guess. Oh. There is no story. So wait, what's the point of having... Oh, no, it's in here. Wait, what? Oh, it's in here. Oh my gosh, okay. I was doing the wrong thing. I was doing event battles. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's actually do the proper trauma code then. What the heck? I thought it was something else completely. Alright. The test setups are for test teams. Makes sense. So this is actual story. Make my notes here. NaO2. So that's why it's Narja, NaO2. Blow up the candle. One, two, three. Okay, so I did do the proper prelude. Replica. Okay, so replicas. So they're saying because she's a replica, she's like a little different. Which I guess Cyraniel wasn't a true replica. She just like has like a lot of... I probably should have read Cyraniel's event, but I can't pinpoint whether because we're looking at a traumatic event that continued until recently, or it's because we're trying to mess up a replica. It's probably the latter. It's almost guaranteed to be the latter reason. I don't even know why you... I mean, it's fine to include the first part. Memory delving devices work as intended. Muffled conversation. She's chatting. Narja. Game of Watcher simulation room. Actually, that's a good point in terms of her fit. Probably goes new. Okay, so she's just traumatized being a research or test subject. I swear that her art in the original run, she had the edgier art, but now she has like the cuter art. Elysian is the worm's name. Okay. Happy birthday. This is the first time she got consciousness. So it's NaO2 and then HaO2. So I wonder what the difference is between Na and HA. Because there's also GA as well. You can blow the candle. So we're already going back to the flashback. Chemical scent. Smile. Okay, so the wording suggests that her being smart is an anomaly. At least from NA0? Huh? Including GA, so that's Gaia. Her being intelligent. Sped up research. Oh wait, we can see the icon of the person. Interesting. I did not know what that guy looked like at all until just now. Oh, there he is. Narja. Oh, it doesn't tell me. It just showed me the other thing. She could read that from there? Entity code NA02. Normal responsive semi-verified. Correction. No flaws. Protoss ability verification. Oh, Protos. I probably should have changed. I should probably pay attention to the actual story, but based on that line of text, it seems like they're trying to create Protos in this universe. But from what I read on Reddit, I thought Protos were like easily mass-produced. So is she like an artificial being made from like scrap material? I guess that's the heavy implication that they're giving, is that like she's not actually a human, or maybe like Protos are humans or have to be humans, and they're trying to make non-humans into Protos. I think it's heavily implied that the captain is a human. There's also other races, so maybe that's what's happening. They're trying to like if there's like races in this universe, which it probably is, they're trying to make inhuman races be more disposable by making them proto candidates. I can see that. Like that, like it's a very basic storyline, but I can see that being a thing. Like the reason behind the research, because all the creatures so far have had animal features, right? Like Haru is an animal. Obviously, Narja is an animal. Some other girl has a big hand. Chaos Manifestation, a simulation. Maybe I should just play Limbus after this if I'm gonna bother with doing story stuff. Fellowships of the Empire. Spoon my fingers and toes. Protos' name is potential. Okay, yeah. So replicas, yeah, okay, it was what it was then. Replicas are non-Empire Protos. I guess the question is like, why do people care? Like, why does it matter? I guess it's because the Empire must have a monopoly on clearing the chaos, so it's like a dystopian future where like, wow, this is what I get for not reading the rest of the story. But just based on this, it makes it seem like that the universe is being like, Empire obviously implies like a more imperialistic society or like ruling structure. So whoever hired the main character, I mean, obviously they have like church and stuff going on. I guess chaos is only combated or maintained by Protos. And I don't know, I guess they need to explore the story more, but I don't understand why the Empire isn't more controlling if they have the only means of handling the Protos, because then it's like it becomes like a question of I might be going too deep into world building before the game really has a chance of explaining itself. And again, I didn't really read too much, so I'm not gonna pretend I know what's happening. But with Protos being like important for chaos management, why is the Empire not more imperialistic and like fascist with how they rule the universe and galaxy? And if they are very benevolent and they are like mainly humanitarian, why isn't produce production more universal? And why are these people even trying to make? I guess they're trying to do it for like nefarious purposes. These researchers, so it might just be like the typical like, oh, evil corporation wants to make a clone of something so they can do unethical things in the background. That's probably what it is. Replica, all you need to know for now. Yeah, so replicas are probably inhuman things. So Yuma is Lab 1 Director. Inter-entity integration, separating protocols and entity. Try moving that large white. Oh, this is Elysian. This wasn't NA1. Is this NA1 actually? Elysian? Maybe it's E. I don't think they gave Elysian a code yet. Protoss functional units. Protoss functional units. Okay, but like if you're just stealing tech, they're just stealing tech. They're not even making an actual different thing. They're just stealing tech and putting stuff into Narja. Oh, at least it's so cute. Hasn't they always floated there? Kinship. Okay, so I guess the main theory is that these replicas are constructs made from Chaos Monster material. Elysian. Okay, so also the narration's like kind of these things, because all the narration like definitely is like retrospective, because like her knowing about like cake, her knowing about a lot of like chemical error, for example. All descriptions were like very like, oh, looking back she probably knew what it was, but I don't know how she knows that this monster's called Elysian. Maybe she knows it's called Elysian because she maybe does make sense if they know it's called Elysian. Because you could know it's called Elysian based on like she said, like a kinship with a monster or the creature. So if you just like aren't actually more in tune with these creatures, then that'd be the exact reason why you know more, or like you can just like understand what the name is before you actually get the answer to it, which is fine. I can live with that take. This should die this turn. Combat data update. Not a powerful enemy. Yep. Oh, at least it was biting it off. Astounding. Have her join you. This is probably Gaia. Gaia, can you make your way to these coordinates? Failure. Tell her older sister. Agartha. Oh wait, I just realized the lore drop is that the PFU are the creatures. We have Elysian, and we have Agartha. And then Gaia named herself. Also, is that not like kind of smart for like this creature to like name herself? And she has snake bones through the head. Also animal parts. Just an IV bag. It's kind of interesting that like partners seem to be pretty generically like instruction givers in this universe. Like information gatherers, because I guess non-combatant isn't really the correct term. For the non-combatant, like I could believe so many of these partners are combatants, and we've also seen, for example, like Renoa's partner was technically combatant, so I guess maybe that's not true. My theory probably is true in that.
뭘 하면 되지?
Yeah, there were already combatants.
준비됐어. 내게 힘을 빌려줘. 뭘
But I'm
하면
doing this
되지?
damage. Oh no, I don't get a veracity shot anyways. Might as well do it this way then. We can use Gaia to one-shot this unit probably. Well, this is probably... No,
뭘 하면 되지?
I have enough, I don't have a way of getting enough
뭘 하면 되지?
veracity,
끝없는
sadly.
고통. 준비됐어.
I do kill it, I guess, which is good enough.
터뜨려주지.
And there's not much wasted damage because the shit will run off. Oh, I can just kill it like this.
내게
That works too. I probably Gaia draws. It was guaranteed to be a win anyways. Alright. More enemies suddenly. I shouldn't have used that if I had known. Or wouldn't have used that if I had known. There'd be more.
끝없는 고...
Could cast that last. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, it wasn't Boundless Hunger.
준비됐어.
Of this, we minus 3, so the rest of this will be free.
터뜨려주지. 뭘 하면 되지?
Like crits. This is 37. Might as well go for damage efficiency then.
힘을 빌려줘.
Wasted. Let go.
뭘 하면 되지?
Voluntary control for predation.
준비됐어. 뭘 하면 되지?
No matter what, it's
터뜨려주지.
yeah, this works. Oh, she just shoots a laser at
뭘
people.
하면
Spooky. Was that earlier? Gaia and Narja both kill? Okay. There's Elysian. Finding. It's probably the waypoint. Definitely is the waypoint. Range. She doesn't want to be discarded. Or are these Protoss functional units like intelligent? We'll go with Elysian. We look down on her. But your instinct? Instinct controller? Oh, hey, another replica. I have not seen these animals before. A certain metallic smell. I see, that's probably the monster in her. I don't really get why it's within you and then why it's outside of you. I don't know if it's a translation error. Consume. Instinct. Title draw. Not Gaia being flopped around. I'll let her go the bad route. Actually, should I just go for the good route? Maybe I'll try to go for the good route. Go for the good route. You're human, Narja. Don't worry. What's my streamer playing? It's the Gooner game. There's heavy incentives for you to play as a content creator. If you're in the program, there's heavy incentives for you to play story and give a reaction on it. So that's what I'm doing right now. Also, hey, Bo, it's been a hot minute. Hope you are doing well. He's all one shot. Go for the highest HP damage. Definitely overkill. What the heck? These are new monsters though, so this is definitely gonna be Bug World. This definitely means Bug World coming thingy. Play it this way. We kill all of them. Oh, maybe that's not actually. Maybe that's when we kill all of them. That is old. I don't know if I'm gonna have another fight after this. Might as well for fun. It's Elysian. Consume. It is a gacha game. Let's play the outcome. We can play Gaia. Having some humanity. Chimera solution. Okay. So, okay, so it is monsters. Okay, so I guess this means that Lab Zero stuff was good because Ha Zero was the proof that, or Ha Zero was proof that they got Chimerite to be properly active. Okay. Some exploring humanity thing going on. Alright, go genome editing now. Episode 3. She's back into the test tube. Famous arc. That's probably the nightmare. Oh, okay, so it is. It is remove the monopoly. What'd they say? Who's finding your false views getting at J1? Okay, wait, I'm gonna write this down. Research meant to resolve Empire. I guess so far the story's a little too straightforward, but it's like very predictable right now. But that's like not really a knock on the story itself. That's probably just me having read too many other stories that are similar to this one before. Oh wait. They have replicas running around apparently? I wonder, but like, if you have monstrous instincts, why would you allow monsters to run around freely? Kind of weird. Yuma is fatherless. Monster organism and Chimerite. So these researchers literally trust these beings. With like not going feral, which is kind of weird. I'm surprised they trust them like that. Sure. Sounds stuck to me. Nicknames. Chomp. You do you. Haha. Guy is so quirky. Appetite regulating. What has Narja done? What exactly does Narja do to help you accelerate replica creation? Energy administration method to avoid the appetite regulating center. Odd statement to make. Oh, I see. They're taking parts out of them because they're more successful. I see. Or I'm assuming that's what it is. Alright. Lap 0. Family. Rangers without a face. One's one for been prevailing. I guess this is kind of like an exploration of like official life. Run ads on Twitch. I guess this is where Hawker goes crazy. Interior of the chaos. You can just fight immediately. They have a replica, metal ID tag gleams, looking closely. GA-17. Is a monster. Keep like chomping it. Data of a replica. More data. No metal tag. Move forward. Wander chaos and find the way forward. Instinct. He smells blood. Hey, these guys got. Oh, is that narja? Looks like Narja's original corpse with the ears. Yeah, there's Narja. A thing. Is she still dreaming? Is that Aqua going crazy? Oh, she's going insane. Gasp! Hmm. I wonder how she managed to eat the tag in a dream. Genome editing. I'm going to the restroom real quick before I continue on. Be back. Wait, I can just go and one-shot it with my real team. That's not funny. Divergent evolution. Alright, air defense tunnel. No idea what that is. It's probably where the research lab is, right? Hmm. Yeah, Aku. Lab 0. So this predates Lab 0's kaputting. Final upgrade. Affiliate unit. Peltian. So I guess the research is because photos are photos are expendable, so they're trying to make non-expendable photos via replicants. Overrun by them. Oh. Aku knew they'd be there somehow. Probably another decision tree based on whether you want to save the researchers in your family or run away. Or attacks totally the same. Funny. Veracity, yep.
준비됐어. 뭘 하면
Buff my
준비됐어.
damage.
뭘 하면 되지? 준비됐어.
The music being overlapped is
모처럼
really distracting. Alright, whatever. We'll just live with it, I guess.
뭘 하면
If I pop
되지?
this, I think I do get a kill.
모처럼 준비됐어.
I do burn everything, but that's probably fine if I redraw into it. I probably should redraw into it anyways.
뭘 하면 되지?
Like, I also use this as well to get 9. Probably is the mini combo we're supposed to be using to clear this in one go.
준비됐어. 아치, 아치, 내게 힘을 빌려줘. 뭘
Sure,
하면
this
돼?
will...
준비
Oh, I messed up the order.
고통.
Actually, I don't know if it would have one-shot
뭘
regardless.
하면 내게 힘을 빌려줘.
Not a big deal though. Nice little... That was actually really clean set of 5. Oh, I guess Haku ends up taking the empowerment thing. That's why she goes crazy, right? Ironic survival. What is this? Is this what the outsides look like? I see, it's got the chaos spread all over. That's why. Being Freaks moment. Oh, no notice of when this attack happened. Kind of funny. There's no point passing this mealtime.
뭘 하면 돼? 준비됐어. 내게 힘을 빌려줘. 뭘 하면 되지?
I'll
준비됐어.
just pop this now, I guess.
힘을 빌려줘. 뭘 하면 괜찮아. 전부 삼켜버려. 준비됐어. 뭘 끝없는
Useless tasks.
준비됐어. 뭘 하면 내게 힘을 빌려줘.
Oh, I got a crit for once. 5% crit showed up. When are we getting any closer? It's another... Yeah, it's chaos again. They ventured out into the chaos and now they can't get anywhere. Gloom.
이제
Yuma moment. Oh, he's dying. Agreed, Gaia. It's kind of a boring final arc of this. Another decision tree? I did save. I did save Gaia. I'll save him just cause it's what you wanted to do. That's what I did earlier.
포기하지 않겠어.
Time to go one-shotting. Pop. Elysian. Lechomp. Watching my back. Probably nice of Yuma. I said he actually apologized. Oh, Haku tampered with it. Interesting. Not the guy saving them. Hmm. Meow. Hey, Donut. Okay. That's interesting. That Haku went human eating and probably like got a bunch of stuff from it. Also, wow, there's a lot of. I guess these probably end really quickly. These other chains. No, it's not this girl, Donut. Patch hit like 3 days ago. I'm trying to give so the reason why I'm watching the story right now is because content creator thing has some like bonuses for actually engaging with the trauma codes, which is like these like character events and story events. So I'm trying to give it an honest chance just because like if I'm gonna like do or if I'm gonna like make a video on this and story related, I might as well like actually read it. Especially since I'm like trying to maybe actually do some writing myself. Not to say that like I think the story quality this time, I mean it's like it's like very average. I don't know how bad the what's a better way to put this? I feel like this game suffered a lot from the self-inserty like vibes that the director forced upon the main story quest, because from what I can tell, the story quests are like actually pretty decent. Like Renault's was pretty good when I skimmed that. Haru's was alright. Narja's also okay. The main issue I have with story in this game is that like just like Wuwa, they all follow the same formula. I guess okay, this isn't even that bad to be fair, but like a lot of stories just have like trauma being the main driver. So like you're never actually it's not like the character is getting development from when you met them. It's developing the character's past. And the formula is always like, oh, this character holds a lot of trauma from their past, and you, as the person, like, save them from it. So, like, obviously, Saren, you'll have that problem. But these trauma codes, like, they're a little better because you don't, like, the saber complex that the game has for its storyline isn't really present in most of these. So, like, Renoa, Narja, even Haru. Well, I take it back. For Renoa and Haru, I think you as the character, like you as the savior, it does affect the story a little bit. And the story is a bit sad, but it's still like the same thing as like Wuwa, for example, where it's like very straightforward and generic. But this Narja one is slightly better because you as the captain are not relevant at all. So this is literally like a story of, again, like it's pretty generic, but it's like the type of generic that's actually unique, or more unique than most stories, because it's a very done ordeal where like a savior comes and saves someone from their trauma from the past, but this is like a homunculus, like an artificial life form finding their own humanity, which is again very normal and like it's a very tried trope for like homunculi to become human. Like Fate Apocrypha has done it. I'm sure I think even Limbus, like the first canto of Limbus is literally like Regger handling it. Like every homunculus story is this exact story. So it's always a take on how these people find humanity. And for Narja's, it's a little unique because she's not really a true homunculus. She's a homunculus made from monsters, so it's her fighting off those monstrous instincts, which is again a very tried trope for these like chimera-esque stories, but you see it so rarely in games. Or those like monstrous tropes are like played for laughs. For example, like with like Monster Girl, like harem animes, it's like just like a meme. But this is actually like a character like struggling with it. So it's like nice. It's not bad. I'm like happy with it for the most part. Yeah, the director ends up sacrificing herself. Oh, we didn't get to watch Haku get born. Oh, this is the bad end. Oh, never mind. That is the good end. That's a true end, rather. Protos. Oh, I thought it was... I didn't realize this was Narja's POV. Okay, if it was just Narja, or if this is the captain, like the MC, having these reactions, I'd be like, oh, that's really nice. But it's the fact that it was Narja doing it is like a bit more like... I mean, it's like obviously fine, because the story itself was very Narja-driven, and the ending has to have this simping vibe to it. But I'm happy that the captain like ends up having very little impact, period, until the very end. Let's see what this is. She discovers freedom, so it's gonna be a nice end credits for her. Be a nice epilogue. Speed of them to hold the entire like young teenager group with Narja. Not Ray harassing Mika. Ray. Create the dirt here. Funny. Oh, right, the captain, I forgot the captain. Nah, okay. Oh, classic, having to force a character to be a simp. It's a cute background. Nice, somehow... I need to get rid of this stuff somehow on the side. This is nice. That could be like a thumbnail pitch if I want to. And just cover the top right with something. It's a nice epilogue chapter for sure. Okay, honestly, like, besides this captain simping, it's like a nice ending. It's like a very nice, abridged, like, what's the word? A very nice abridged capsule of an artificial life form, like, accepting the fact that they aren't truly human, despite being surrounded by humans. Because, like, the ending, like, obviously, the SS Nightmare is, like, a ship, and they have to fake all the stuff, but it's, like, she got to see, like, Ray's crew, like, messing around, having fun. She got to smell the flowers she just so desperately wanted to smell, and she's, like, I guess it's, like, a nice, like, realization that just because something is not the genuine article, like, it can still be more than enough, if not just, like, as good as the original thing. It's a nice message. Obviously, I'm not a fan of this simping, but I think this full storyline was done very well. For the other stuff, the branched loops, and I'll try and write this for that too, but I'm not expecting too much for the branched loops. Wait, did I already do this? I already saved Gaia. Wait, what? Did I not? Did I say eat the food last time? I thought I said save Gaia last time. Why is it making me... I'm so confused. Did I not? Oh, do I have to go backwards from here? I have to finish this stuff. Okay. Okay, yeah. I have to go from this ending.
一年
Escape. Alright, let's see what she ends up lacking. Huh. That's cute. Okay, I feel like that's like kind of like a cop out though. Call it bad. And one. Yuma. Humanity. I don't know. I think that's like it's like an interesting like guilt trip, but that's all it is. They're really just making you feel as bad as possible for choosing the bad end. Because he was just kind of just straight being an asshole. The entire script beforehand. Okay. I don't really care too much if I guess it's gonna keep going. If the ending of these routes are just like severe guilt trips, I don't really mind too much, but it's just kind of boring for it to just be like a extreme guilt trip for you choosing the bad end. Oh, ouch. Oh. Incredible reaction. Bad ending. It's like not the worst, I guess, but definitely not. Again, I didn't expect the bad endings to be too valuable, but it's just like the yeah, it's like not resolved because they make it pretty obvious which one you should choose, and it makes sense that she mind broke like that. To be fair, it's like very out of character for her to leave. You know, it's fine. I guess it's a little overdone, but it's the fact that it's like the regret consumes her, which is very human as well, which is a nice take on it. Yeah, we'll see what Haku does. That's the okay. That's nice and fast. So it's these two. Maybe this one's a little bit longer. This one might be like a neutral ending. Be a lot of lore because Haku's gonna be a yapper this entire time. I figure at least. We're not the Hawkaway now. What is this guy?
끝없는
1,
준비됐어.
2, 3.
내게 힘을 빌려줘. 뭘 하면 되지? 못
There's no reason to activate shackles here.
준비됐어. 뭘 하면 끝없는 고단한 내게 힘을 빌려줘. 준비됐어.
Not to have this properly and just full shield it. Probably the intention of this fight. For you to full shield it off.
되지? 준비됐어. 끝없는 고단한 내게 힘을 빌려줘.
Or oh. Okay, Haru or Haku. Was Haku just like the first Rokugan that was smart enough to start eating monsters? Up and at 'em. Haku's so chipper. Ravaged. She's probably gonna eat her, isn't she? It's kind of boring. Marinite. GA17. I didn't realize that she ate GA17. Yeah, it's pretty unsurprising. Forced to lose. Forced L moment.
뭘 하면 되지? 끝없는 곧 준비됐어. 끝없는 고통. 지켜줘. 엘리션.
Elation. You're definitely not supposed to win this ever. Kinda funny.
끝없는 곧뭘 하면 내게 힘을 빌려줘. 아직 모자라. 의지가
Well, it's actually one shot
침잠할 때
according for lore purposes.
절망은 입을 벌리지.
817 damage. Wow.
이제
Next. I guess we knew Chimera already was gonna be the main reason why the chaos erupted. So when replicas eat, they just become more mass. And it's like very like Bleach esque. Inside of your guts is crazy. Huh, never seen that animation before. Huh? So this is freedom. Oh, the acid. The stomach acid. I wonder how strong she'd be with narja added in. Okay, now I can do this. It took so long to get down here. I guess she would have been Haku earlier on. Poor Gaia. Oh, is that it? That's funny. Oh, okay, I see. So that's... Wait, they only halted? They don't explode you? Let's see. Why does Yuma care more about Narja specifically? Oh, I guess he just wants. A typo. Ooh-wah. Going backwards is actually really funny. It tastes that good. Narja's so quirky. What the heck? Ew. Oh. Giantess Narja. She wiggled around at that size? Okay. Wait, that's kind of sick. That's what she denied herself of? Becoming a beast? It's crazy. Also, okay, not too bad. I mean, going backwards is pretty cool. There were a few weak points, but I think seeing Kaiju Narja was a really fun bad ending, for sure. That was probably the least expected one. It's a shame that the best one would have been the first one. But that's pretty cool. Alright, let me call stream there. I just want to do that really quickly. But yeah, the trauma code is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Pretty happy about that. I'll make a review video on this. I doubt I'll get much traction because no one cares about the story in this game, but maybe if people click on it, it'll be fine. We'll see though. Thanks for lurking, anyone who is in chat, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Luke's trauma code. Bye-bye.